In Tampa Bay, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, two breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And now, Xavier Edwards. Not even close there. And we're underway. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norton. McClanahan checks over to first, and he's back. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Edwards gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Let's go, Sugar Shane.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now one away. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. And that's a strike. A changeup missing. 2-1.
Two balls, two strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Rudder takes off. That's in for a strike. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with two outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
In the air, left field. Palacios drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Marlins leave one. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, and today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. What do we have on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Just missed. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hill on his way over. Makes the grab, one away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Brandon Lau, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. One out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Bounce to the right side. Right. Over to first. Lau out on the play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Junior.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Going back on this one, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. A laser to left. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now, Josh Lowe. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's down and in.
1-1.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now, Danny Jansen. And there's a foul ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swung on, belted. One out's off the wall, should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
man at second here with 2 away. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Jansen stands at second with 2 gone. That one outside, 1-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Rays 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, and the batter now, Matt Mervis. McClanahan back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The left fielder, Dane Myers.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Upstairs.
That's up.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Comes the 2-2. On the ground, right side, Lau. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Davison De Los
2 down,
Santos.
base is empty. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball for a strike. And misses inside. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. It's in and out of his glove.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 3.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Derek Hill. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. Just missed. Check swing called strike. And it's 2-1 now. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. One left for Miami, and they're down 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting eight, the left fielder,
Richie Palacios digs in now.
Palacios.
Little chopper rolls foul. Caballero gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Inside, almost got him. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, and that's the first out. Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Right side. Sanchez makes the catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have a
runner takes off for third.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Save. Next offering is down low.
Ball.
Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Dives and he can't hang on.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So 2 down. Lau at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick
Fortes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Out towards right center field. DeLuca on the move. Long run. Nice grab. Going up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one fouled off. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. Barehand scoop. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. And he'll reach 2nd with 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
1 out. Runner at 2nd. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Edwards, the runner at 2nd with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Edwards back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to 3rd. He's safe. One away with a runner at 3rd. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs with a runner at 3rd. And downstairs.
Down.
And now 2-1.
That's low. That's a ball.
Hard hit left side. Over to Diaz. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero. And a ground ball to 1st. And he handles it himself for the out.
Yeah, we got this.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Doubled in his first AB. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around 1st and hustling for 2nd. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at 3rd. He probably should have shut it down at 2nd base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Jansen to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that's down and away.
1-1. Right. 1-2.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they lead at 3-0. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride.
Jonah Bride.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And that's fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped in the air, left side, Caminero. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
First baseman,
So up next, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one upstairs. Next offering is downstairs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow depth. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Myers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And it's even up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers coming on. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Mervis sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 1, Ricky Palacios.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Rays held in check here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the DH, Davison De Los Santos. McClanahan back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
I got some rags, baby, move for me, dance on me. I got some rags, baby, move for me, dance on me.
And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
Inside.
Nope, that's in.
And it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The catcher.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Flied to center his first time. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. And that is strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-1. Fortes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. Swing and a ball line to center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. The next offering misses. Now 2-2. And he chases that one. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Rays 3 and the Marlins 1. And we're back.
And
we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's a speed threat.
Johnny.
Outfielder Johnny DeLuca. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1.